keep you updated on the capital and financial markets. Here is a recap of what happened. Philippine lawmakers have dropped plans to tap two pension funds for 70% of the seed money to set up the Southeast Asian country's first sovereign wealth fund after public backlash and governance concerns raised by the central bank governor. Stella Quimbo, senior vice chair of the Appropriations Committee of the House of Representatives, told a media briefing the money will now come from the central bank's profits. The original legislation to set up the Maharlika Investment Fund called for the government service insurance system and social security system to provide 175 billion pesos of the total 250 billion pesos, with the balance coming from Land Bank of the Philippines and Development Bank of the Philippines. At the end of the day, the purpose of the MIF is to be an investment vehicle where existing surplus capital of the government can grow and reap benefits. As we table the bill, we will put in place safety nets that will lead to the success of the fund, Quimbo said at the briefing on the 8th of December. The Thailand Securities and Exchange Commission is preparing to impose more stringent regulations on digital assets to mirror the global market, with the aim of increasing investor protection. A number of investors face heavy losses following the bankruptcy of crypto exchanges and other digital asset lending platforms. In addition, cryptocurrency advertising has been found to contain information that could mislead investors and increase their investment risks. Recently, several digital asset service providers have spent money on advertising by hiring celebrities to lure investors, without disclosing information required by the rules. All these events reflect the vulnerability of the digital asset industry and the lack of proper oversight, the SEC said. The Securities Commission Malaysia on the 12th of December unveiled the principles-based sustainable and responsible investment taxonomy for the Malaysian capital market to help advance the nation's climate and sustainability agenda. The SRI taxonomy provides universal guiding principles for the classification of economic activities that qualify for sustainable investment. It aims to give clarity towards enabling proper and consistent identification and classification of various types of economic activities as well as the definition of sustainable investments. It also seeks to address concerns on the need to mitigate and manage the risks of greenwashing. Less than a quarter of retired Provident Fund members have sufficient minimum savings for retirement, according to analysts, as salaried employees older than 50 are encouraged to save more money for retirement. According to analysts, as salaried employees older than 50 are encouraged to save more money for retirement as Thailand becomes an aged society next year. Ruanvadi Suanmongkol, Secretary General of the Thailand Securities and Exchange Commission, said yesterday records show a low percentage of Provident Fund members have sufficient savings for retirement. The data from December 2021 showed only 23% of all retired members, or precisely 8,730 employees, have retired with savings of more than 3 million baht, which is the minimum required amount for retirement, she said. Two of many factors that contribute to insufficient savings among retired members are a lack of knowledge about savings and limited investment plans provided by employers, said Sitashri Nakasiri, Director of the Portfolio Advice and Provident Fund Supervision Department at the SEC. This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.